What's up guys, Joey Cifuentes here. I want to talk about topwater baits, and primarily this time of year in the spring. You got fish that are spawning, you got post-spawn fish, and there's no better way, in my opinion, to catch a big fish, but just to catch numbers on a topwater bait. So this bait right here is a Berkley cane walker. Primarily when I throw topwater baits, I always throw braided line. The reason for that is the bait is so much easier to work. You have to constantly work it. Braid has zero stretch, so you can just barely twitch that rod and make that bait shoot to the right and to the left. Typically on line size, I like to throw 50-pound test. If I'm throwing a frog or you know, maybe something I'm in really heavy cover, something like that, I'll throw 65-pound or primarily 65-pound if I'm throwing something in heavy cover. When I'm in open water fishing, you know, fishing off points or schooling fish, 50-pound braid's good enough. You don't have to worry about anything breaking you off. The one thing you really want to be careful though is with your topwater bait is your hooks when you're using braid. You can straighten out a hook really fast. Now Berkley has some, I have no issues with the Berkley Fusion 19 hooks that they have on their baits because they're really hard and solid. I think something really important here is gear ratio on your reel. Now a bait like this where you're constantly working, I like to take up as much slack as I can as possible. This is a Abu Garcia STX, and they make this one in an 8-to-1 gear ratio. So it reels really fast. I can take up a bunch of that slack, and then when you get that fish, you can get it in fairly quick. So these STX reels, very solid. I just love these reels. I've always used them. Since I'm throwing a bigger topwater bait, this is a 7.6 heavy. This is the Abu Garcia Fantasista rod. This is a very nice, it's a lightweight rod. This is a pretty big bait, so the bigger the topwater bait I go, the bigger rod I use. And I like a little bit of a stiffer rod because, once again, it makes that bait easier to twitch and to get the action off of it. So it's springtime, guys. Topwater baits are a must-have. So hopefully these tips help you out next time you're on the water.